Okay, so we're going to have a little discussion about philosophy. And I'm Steve, and you are?
You are
And how old are you?
10.
You're 10. Okay, so we're going to start with a question. Now, in philosophy, as you know, Eli, philosophy is about the questionable character of everything obvious. So we take words that we use as if it's obvious what they mean, and we ask, well, what do we mean by that? Right? So today, often we say that something is real or it's not real, or I'm not sure if it's real or not. We talk about reality. And so the question I'm going to ask you is, what is reality? What do we mean by reality? What do you think?
Something that is not just something that we made up ourselves, but something that is happening, and not something that anybody can stop from happening, like in the after it's happened. And because some things, like suppose you take a picture, you can edit it. You can't do that with reality, because it's actually there, it's actually happened, it's actually happening, and you ain't gonna stop it.
Okay, so that's a very complicated answer. I wasn't expecting such a complicated answer to start with. So something that we don't make up, something that when it's already happened, we can't make it, we can't change it because it's already happened and it was real, and something that happens sort of independently of us. You seem to be saying. Okay. Well, what about something like
we can try to change it in advance, but when it's happening or after it's happened, and you can't change it for sure. All these things.
Okay, I have a question though, a follow-up question. When people are acting out characters in a play on a stage, is it real? Is it not real, or what?
In one sense, it's real. In one sense, it's not. It's real. Well, it depends what you mean.
Okay.
So can you explain the answer a little more?
The question?
Yeah.
Right. So, like, okay, what you were saying is that we're not making it up. And then I was thinking, well, sometimes people are making things up, like they're being characters in a play, and their things aren't. We might want to say, well, it's not really happening. There's not really a battle being fought. It's just characters pretending there's a battle. So we want to say, in some sense, it's not real. But then if someone says, did you really go to see a play? And you'd say, well, yeah, it was a real play. It wasn't. So how do we figure that out? What do you make of that?
Well, the acting had happened, but the storyline did not.
Okay.
Or the exact storyline told did not happen. Since you can't actually put something that's already happened and put it into a play, that is impossible. Or a TV show or anything. You can try to kind of simulate it.
What about on the news? When they have on TV news, they have programs where we might want to say there's real events on the TV show. Is that real? Is it not real? What's your understanding of that?
It is a recorded message, kinda, of the. It's a recorded message, I guess, of the reality.
Okay, so it's a recording of reality. So it was a real thing, but this is a recording of it.
Kinda, like it just. It's like a message to tell people what is happening in reality.
Okay. So in essence, it's about reality. It's about reality. Yeah. It's not the actual event. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, and so if you can wrap it up then, like what would you say if someone just asked you for a concise, a brief statement about what reality is or what we mean by reality, what would you say?
Reality is...
Hold on a sec, go ahead.
Reality is what is actually happening.
Reality is what is actually happening. Okay, all right, that's great. That's a nice start on thinking about reality. All right, that's the end.